Have you ever ordered something online only to find that it is nothing like the glowing reviews that were promised?
Or bought a beauty product that people online swore by, but it did nothing for you?
Yes, that has happened to me.
Yeah, me too. CBS 58's Kristen Barbarisi looked into just how trustworthy online reviews really are.
We all shop online, buying things sight unseen, relying on product reviews. But we learned a lot of those reviews are phony. In fact, we talked to someone who gets paid to praise products they never even try.
Do you read reviews before you buy products?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Do you trust them when you read them?
Yeah, I would say I do.
Have you ever bought a product that got good reviews and it sucked?
Yeah, I bought a shelf on Amazon.
These people aren't alone. In fact, a lot of people get burned by online reviews because so many of them are fake.
Yeah, actually I didn't know that.
These fake reviewers aren't easy to find. It's almost like an underground subculture.
No one is going to find it if they're looking for it. So you kind of accidentally stumble upon it.
CBS 58 Investigates found one person, who we're not identifying, who's made up to $1,000 a week writing positive reviews of products and companies she never actually used.
The website that I use is what's called a content mill, and the reason they're so popular is because it's anonymous.
This reviewer says she wrote endorsements for things like makeup, clothes, and dog food.
So it would give you the brand, and you would actually have to write it, for some of them, from the perspective as a dog owner who used the product.
Did you use the product?
No, this was when I didn't even have a dog.
She says a lot of companies would reach out to freelancers when facing bad publicity. They even ask writers to use specific keywords.
It'll push the negative to the second, third, fourth page of Google that nobody ever goes to, and it'll put yours on the first.
But there are websites trying to combat these fake reviews. Saud Khalifa created fakespot.com.
So we see certain categories where the average fake reviews in those categories goes up to 60-70%.
Users can just paste a link to a product, and FakeSpot determines how many of the reviews are reliable.
We look at actually a couple hundred variables when we're analyzing reviews.
Khalifa says tech accessories and cosmetics are some of the most common products with fake reviews. CBS 58 Investigates decided to test it out. We went to an online beauty retailer. Some of the products that said they were 5-star were. But we also looked at two of the best-selling skincare products. This moisturizer had about 1,000 reviews and was rated a little more than 4 stars. But when you put it into FakeSpot, it gets a D grade. This other moisturizer has a 4.5-star rating until you put it into FakeSpot. Then it gets an F.
We see this actually becoming a profession.
Khalifa says there are even what he calls review farms in other countries where people are hired full-time to write these reviews.
Many users are still unacquainted with the fact that the reviews they're reading are highly biased, that they're untrustworthy.
In fact, the Better Business Bureau says about 88% of consumers say they trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations, which is why the BBB verifies the reviews it receives before posting them.
If we can't verify the consumer wrote the review by their email address or by the phone number we contact them at that they've provided, we don't post the review.
The BBB has some tips to make sure you don't get duped. Look for reviews that are verified. Avoid anonymous reviews. Watch out for things that seem scripted. Don't blindly trust negative reviews because some companies will pay people to trash competitors, and do your research.
You want to look at vlogs, video reviews of the product. You want to look at blog posts about the product.
This reviewer says even though there are a lot of people like her out there, she will consider reviews when she shops.
I go right to the 3 and the 4-star reviews, and I ignore the 5-star reviews because those are the ones that generally tend to be fake.
And there are companies like Amazon trying to crack down on fake reviews, but the sheer volume of transactions each day makes it hard to keep up.
It's a really difficult job to do, and even with someone of Amazon's capability, it's very resource intensive.
Some of the online shoppers CBS 58 Investigates talked to say going forward, they'll be more wary of those 5-star products.
I'll definitely take a second read and see who's writing it and where it's coming from.
I have to consider who I trust now, yes.
A spokesperson for Amazon tells us they have a team of investigators and technology to combat phony reviews. In a statement, Amazon said, in part, our team investigates suspect reviews, works with social media sites to stop inauthentic reviews at the source, and pursues legal action to stop offenders from planning review abuse. They also encourage customers to report suspicious reviews. In studio, Kristen Barbarisi, CBS 58 News.